Dr. Swarupa, practicing dermatology at Ritu Skincare, Gachibowli, Hyderabad. And we are all fighting against the COVID crisis, and the human species is well known for adaptation. Today, I would like to briefly explain about some control measures for acne. So, acne is a disorder of the pilosebaceous unit. Pilous means hair and sebaceous gland is oil producing gland. So there are numerous pores on the body, and even on the face we have the pores wherein very fine hairs are present, and along with the hair there is a sebaceous gland or an oil producing gland which opens onto the skin surface. So as the sebum comes out and flows onto the skin surface, it helps in moisturizing and hydrating the skin. So acne in patients, in the clients with acne, wherein there is a problem of increased sebum production, or there is increase in the keratinization or epithelialization of the duct which carries the sebum onto the skin surface, or it could be an increase in the proliferation of the bacteria within the duct which is carrying the sebum. So whatever we see which is called the open pores or closed comedones, open comedones, whatever these are all because of the collected debris and keratin inside the ducts, which are nothing but the pores which open onto the skin surface. So these are called the blackheads, and when this blackhead is covered with a skin surface, it is called as the closed open comedone. And whenever the skin, sometimes what happens is the keratin and the skin debris, whatever is collected, they cause inflammation of the duct, thereby leading to the formation of pustules, papules, and what are called the nodules and cysts. The bacteria which are present inside the duct may cause secondary infection. So all these things will finally lead to the formation of several lesions like papules, pustules, nodules, cysts, and finally all these things might lead to scarring. So in order to prevent the future scarring and pigmentation associated with acne, it is always advisable to start the treatment early. And there are several measures to be taken in order to control the acne. This is like eating healthy food, and eating healthy diet which contains lot of proteins, vitamins, minerals, and reducing the junk food would decrease the hormones which are responsible for the formation of acne. Exercise and stress. Exercise will help to reduce the stress related whatever the increased hormones which are caused due to the stress, which thereby cause acne, and so it might relieve or try to control the acne. And moisturizers should be always on, because there is a dry skin, also patches of dry skin present along with the oily skin. It is always better to moisturize, and these moisturizers should be an aqua based moisturizers. Avoid heavy makeups, because the heavy makeups might be comedogenic. These might, like the foundations, applying thick layers of foundation might block the pores. And it is always ideal to use a good cleanser for the oily skin which contains salicylic acid and glycolic acid, which would be helpful to remove the sebum production, and the keratin plaques might be removed along with that, thereby decreasing the acne. And it is always advised not to scrub frequently, because this scrubbing might remove all the moisture on the surface of the skin, thereby leading to dryness, and sometimes because of this dryness there is again a rebound increase in the sebum production. So to control, and for these things we have several medicines are available either in the form of topicals or the oral antibiotics or oral medication. And so in the topicals we have retinoids, which is used to destroy the keratin plaques, and some we use cleansers which are used to, with the glycolic acid and salicylic acid, which are used to reduce the sebum production. And we have the topical benzoyl peroxide, which is an anti-inflammatory, as well as the topical antiseptics like clindamycin and nadifloxacin, which are used to reduce the infection. And when the acne is very severe, or it is associated with secondary infections, formation of nodules and cysts, then it is advised to take oral antibiotics or oral retinoids. So, and we have other component called the hormonal acne, which occurs at a later age, usually above 30 years, and different maybe hormones should be used in such cases along with, and they have to be investigated. So it is always better to visit the dermatologist and to know about the grade of acne, the type of acne, and the type of your skin, so that you can the adequate, like whatever the required treatment should be taken. Maybe 2 or 3 visits might be helpful, and later on you can continue at home with all the topical creams or whatever the doctor has advised, so that it may not recur in the future, because it is going to be there throughout the puberty. It is not a one-time treatment, and at least the topicals or the prescribed medicine should be continued for few years. So, and at this time I know that doctors are not available, and we are always today we are available for online consultation, and this has been approved by the government. So let's stay safe, stay healthy, have fun with the family, read the literature, and it is always good to meditate. And for the meditation, we can visit our website www.heartfulness.org. Thank you.